Okay, so for this it said just asks what method you would use, and it says you don't actually have to solve them. Just explain why you would use that method. So what method would you guys use on the first one? Elimination. How come? Yep, so both equations are in standard form. Okay, what about the second one? Graphing, and then is there any other one? So for graphing, you have one of them that's in y equals mx plus b. So that's easy to graph. And then what you want to check on the ones that are in standard form are that this answer number 12 is divisible by both of those numbers. As long as it's divisible, you're going to get whole numbers for the intercepts, and then it's easy to graph. If it's not divisible, like if that was like a 5x, then you have like really gross decimals for your intercepts, and then you'd have to convert it to y equals mx plus b, and then it's not worth the trouble, okay? So I'm just going to say clean intercepts. Or you could use substitution. Why would substitution be a good option? Yep, because you have a y equals. And then what about the last one? Yep, substitution. How come? Yeah, because you have an x equals. All right, make sense? All right, so today we are doing applications of linear systems, which is basically word problems, okay? So your objective is students will be able to solve word problems that represent systems of equations. So you're basically going to read the problem, and you're going to have enough information to set up two equations, and then you're going to use one of your methods to solve, okay? There's not a whole lot that we do that like you would actually like use in real life, right? Very minimal, but this is actually something that I've actually used in real life, like with like set up from like a situation set up and out. All right. First problem: find the value of two numbers if their sum is 12 and their difference is 4. So let's look at what some of these words mean. So sum, what's sum? Adding, right? What's about difference? Subtracting. So if I'm just going to use x and y, if the sum of two numbers is 12, how could I write that? So we're ignoring this right now. Yep, x plus y equals 12. So the sum of two numbers is 12, so x plus y equals 12. And then their difference is 4, so how do I write that? Yep, x minus y equals 4. So that's your system of equations that we set up. So now what method is going to make the most sense for this? Elimination, yeah? And do I have anything that's going to cancel right off the bat? Yes. The y's. So what's x plus x? 2x, 12 and 4 is 16. So what does x equal? 8. Yep. So you know for sure one of your numbers is 8. And then use one of the equations. So I'm just going to use the top one. X plus y equals 12. 8 plus y equals 12. So what's y equal? 4. Yep, so your two numbers are 8 and 4.
I had that already. Do you need to do all that to get points for that?
Yeah. Yeah, so like what we're testing you on, like what the like objective is, that you know how to set up the two equations and then you know how to solve them with the method, yeah. All right, go ahead and do the next one. Okay. So for this one, the difference of two numbers is 3. How would I write that? X minus y equals 3. The sum is 13. Right. And then what eliminates? The y, so I get 2x equals 16 again. So what's x equal? 8. Yep, and then I'm going to use the addition one just because it's easier. 8 plus y equals 13. So what does y equal? 5. Yep, so you should get 8 and 5. All right, any questions on that one? Okay. All right, next type. The school that Amy goes to is selling tickets to a choral performance. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket for a total of $38. The school took in $52 the second day by selling 3 senior citizen tickets and 2 child tickets. Find the price of a senior citizen ticket and the price of a child ticket. So if you're not sure what your X and your Y are going to represent, that last sentence pretty much will tell you. So we are trying to find senior citizen tickets and child tickets. It's important to kind of make a note of which one you're making X and which one you're making Y, because there's no like set way. Like you can make either of them whatever variable you want. Because when you get your answer at the end, you want to be able to match it back to like what you use that variable for. Okay. So I'm going to use X for the senior citizen tickets. I'm going to use Y for the child tickets. Or you could use like S and C instead of X and Y. But then what I find is then since it's not X and Y, if we have to then like take it to a graph, then we get kind of confused on which one's which. Okay. So it says, so the first day of ticket sales, it was 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket for a total of $38. So how would I write that? 3x plus y equals 38. 3 senior citizen tickets, 1 child ticket, $38. Okay? The next one is $52 for 3 senior citizen tickets and 2 child tickets. So how do I write that? Yep, 3x plus 2y equals 52. So that's going to be your system. And then you're going to solve it same way, so elimination. Are we going to have to multiply by something? Yes. And we have options, so doesn't matter which one we do. Do you guys want to do the x's or the y's? X's? Okay, so then we'd have to multiply by what? -1. Do we have a preference where we want to do it? Top? Sure. So I'm going to have -3x minus y equals -38. 3x plus 2y equals 52. So now what cancels out? The x's. What's -1y and positive 2y? Y. -38 plus 52? 14. Okay, and then you're going to plug it back in. I'm going to use the top one. 3x plus y equals 38. 3x plus 14 equals 38. Sorry. Cool. Okay. Subtract 14, so 3x equals 24. So what does x equal? 8. Yep. And then those are like pretty much meaningless until you go and connect them back to like what x stands for and what y stands for. Okay. So how much is a senior ticket? Senior ticket was X, so $8. And then how about a child ticket? $14. Good? I think it's just like they probably like a massive senior citizen discount or something. Because they did their time. And a lot of times it's actually because a lot of them live off of like Social Security and stuff like that, so they need to budget more, so they get a deal on stuff. All right, go ahead and try the next one. You're probably gonna need a calculator for a lot of these, some big numbers. Do we need a couple more minutes? Yeah, okay. All right, good? Yeah, okay. So it says, Matt and Ming are selling fruit for a school fundraiser. Customers can buy small boxes of oranges and large boxes of oranges. So I'm going to make X the small boxes and Y the large boxes. Matt sold 3 small boxes of oranges and 14 large boxes of oranges for a total of $203. So that would be 3X plus 14Y equals 203. Ming sold 11 small boxes of oranges and 11 large boxes of oranges for a total of 220. So this is what your system should look like. Okay, let's get this set up. Do you guys do the X's or the Y's? Let me see. I think I'm going to do X's just because that is too big for me, for my little brain. All right, so you'd have to do 11 and 3, and then which one did you make negative? 3? Okay. So there's lots of ways that you can go about this and get the same answer, okay, guys? So you'd get 33x plus 154. So 154y equals 2233. And then negative 33x minus 33y equals perfect. Oof. All right. Is it 121? 121y equals 1573. Holy moly. So y equals 13. All right. And then I'll just do the top one, I guess. 3x plus 14y equals 203 and plug that in. X plus, what's 14 times 13? 182 equals 203. 3x equals 21. So x equals what? 7. All right. Holy moly. So, how much does a small box cost? $7. A large box? 13. All right. We good? Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether or not I mean X or
Nope. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter at all. As long as you match up your answers to what you came up with at the beginning, then you're good. Yeah. All right, Mary and Tony are trying to improve their gardens. Mary spent $372 for 1 rose bush and 6 orange trees. I'm gonna make X rose bushes and Y orange trees. So she spent $372 for 1 rose bush and 6 orange trees. So X plus 6Y equals $372. All right, and then Tony spent $780 on 4 rose bushes and 12 orange trees. So 4X plus 12Y. Yeah. Equals 780. Okay, so do you guys want to do the X's or the Y's? Let's do the Y's. So I did the X's last class. So I'm gonna do. If you guys want to do the X's, like test yourself while I do the Y's, go for it. They'll just get the answers in the opposite order.
Is lawn care really this expensive?
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, maybe not this expensive. I literally have no frame of reference, but I know that it is. Like plants are expensive. It's annoying.
See, when you buy a house, you just gotta buy a house that already has a rose bush and an orange tree in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that,
Well, the thing is though, like, what if you can afford a house that has all that? Then what?
it seems easier to buy a house that comes with all that stuff than,
Oh, yeah.
than to spend a tenth of your house.
Only if only it was that simple. All right. 700 what? What?
For the first one, -744.
Negative 744. Okay. So you get 2x equals 36. 36, okay. So x equals what? 18. Okay. So that means a rose bush costs $18, right? Okay. And then I'm going to use the top one. So 18 plus 6y equals 372. 6y equals 4. So what does y equal? What's 59? 54? What's that one say? 59? Turn it.
Yeah, I did it 2 times on my calculator, and it varies.
Oh, I see what you're saying. 354. Right here. Okay, got it. Okay, and then 59 here, right? Got it. Okay. I was like, what? I thought you were saying 54. Okay. All right. So an orange tree costs $59. All right. Make sense? They're pretty much all like once you've got it, it's like you start to. It's like a formula, like a pattern every single time. That it's like you just are able to just write it out and solve it. All right, try the next one. Are we ready or do you need more time?
What-
Okay. Okay, good? Yeah, kind of, sort of? Okay. All right, the State Fair is a popular field trip destination. This year, the senior class at High School A and senior class at High School B both planned trips there. High School A rented and filled 8 vans and 8 buses of 240 students. So I'm going to make X vans and Y buses.
Thank you.
All right, so it says 8 vans and 8 buses of 240 students. So 8X plus 8Y equals 240. High School B rented and filled 4 vans and 1 bus with 54 students. Okay, so did you guys eliminate the X's or the Y's?
Wise.
Let's see.
Wait, X's. X's.
X's? Okay. So what did you multiply by?
2.
Yep, 2, yep. Okay, so you'd have negative 8x minus 2y equals negative 108. 6y equals 132, so what's y equal? 20 what? 22. And that's buses, so buses are, oh, not dollars, it's not dollars. It's 22 what? Yeah, students. Okay, 22 students. And then I'll plug that in. The bottom one, 4x plus 22 equals 54. So 4x equals 32, and x equals what? 8. Yep, so van's gonna have 8 students. Yep, good. Questions? Cool. Okay. All right, so a couple of little test prep ones. The sum of 3 times the number and 2 times another number is 15. The difference of 4 times the same number and another number is 9. Which of the following shows the equation for the situation? So which one can we eliminate right off the bat? A and B, right? Because it's not a system. Okay, which one do you think it is? C. Yep. Mhm.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, well, I know it's C, so difference of 4 times the same number and another number is 9. That makes it sound like, at least to me, that there's like a third variable, like C. Why is it random pattern?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like an easy merit test prep one. So I think it's because like your subject is like a number. So the sum of 3 times a number and 2 times another number. So then it's saying the same number, like referring to the original number. Yeah, I know it's written weird. Yeah. All right. And then keep in mind the reason why it's not D, we like kind of went back and forth because that maybe it could be D, but that would have to equal -9 just because of which one would have to be bigger in the situation. So if you flip-flopped it, then it wouldn't have the same difference. Okay. All right. Number 8. The total number of 2-legged and 4-legged animals at a zoo is 34. If the total number of legs of these animals is 86, how many 2-legged and 4-legged animals are at the zoo? So I'm going to make 2-legged X and 4-legged Y. So 2 kind of like totals happening. We know that just the total number of animals, period, is 34. It doesn't matter how many legs they have, just the total number of animals. And then we have a total number of legs, so then it would matter how many legs each one has. Okay, so if I just know that the total number of animals is 34, how would I write that? Yep, X plus Y equals 34. The total number of 2 legs, total number of 4 legs is 34 total animals. Okay? Then if I know that I have 86 legs, how could I write that? Yep, 2x plus 4y equals 86. So you're going to multiply the number of 2-legged animals by 2, number of 4 legs by 4 to get the total number of legs for each of them. Okay?
Where did we get the 2 and 4?
Because it's the x has 2 legs each and y has 4 legs each.
Oh,
Okay, so now if I want to solve this, do you want to do the x's or the y's? X's, okay, so 2 times -2. So -2x minus 2y equals -68. So I get 2y equals, I don't know what that is. 18? And y equals what? 9, yep, so we have 9 4-legged animals. And then x plus y equals 34 is the easiest. So x plus 9 equals 34, so what's x equal? 25, yep. So there's 25 2-legged animals. Make sense? Okay, so now I'm going to put your lesson check up. You don't have to write it down, just do it. Okay. Um, 9. Yeah. The first one is 9 child tickets. Yeah. Make sure that when you like multiplied, you multiplied all three pieces instead of just the first two. Then check for negatives.
Yeah, 75 times 5. 372.
75. You guys can get your math Excel out in the meantime too if you're once you're done with those. Let's check. You have 10 minutes to try it with them. It's not gonna be under like the due or whatever. You have to go to like the list of homework assignments because it's so long until it's due that it's not registering in math Excel just yet. It's due.
When is it due?
I think like December 1st or something.
We gave you decimal.
Check.
Yeah.
Did anybody get an answer for this that's not a decimal? Yeah? Okay. So I'll tell you what the answer should be. And then you guys are want me to do it? Yeah? No? You guys wanted me to do this problem? Those of you who got a weird answer? I'm just gonna do it anyway. Okay. So, hold on.
What is the problem done? I think some of the back end.
That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna, so which one did you do?
The lies.
Okay. You see x equals 4. Yeah, got it? Yeah. Did you find your mistake in your work? I know, but like look up here, like in the work and stuff, like these numbers, and look at yours and see where, like what got missed. If it was like a negative or you add instead of.
So let's say like this one is like A.
Okay. Okay, so you should get that a senior ticket is $4 and a child ticket is $7.